darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the
Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you today. Is Friday, March 29th, 2024, and of course that means it's time to get mining. I'll be continuing to build up my underwater tram system as well as maybe do some work on my base. Without further ado, let's get into the game. All right. So far, so good. Got my tram system functioning so far. I really haven't tested it yet, so I don't have it fully completed. I have tested it somewhat and found that it does function, especially at the transition point, which is further back from where we are currently. We do have a slightly difficult bit ahead of us because of the fact that we have to go around the ocean monument. And I'm still undecided if I want to make a transit point at the ocean monument so that I can take the underwater tram to the ocean monument, get out at the ocean monument, and explore the ocean monument. In order to do that, I would have to seal up the ocean monument so that I can remove all the water from inside and make sure that no more water gets in. But, that's a project for a different day. Right now, I'm just hoping to get enough work done on my underwater tram to finally complete it so that I can get from my base to at least the other two islands. There's the island where I started from I started from the village, and then there's another island that I connected it to. That's where the transit center is. The transfer point. That leads to the second island where there are two villages. I haven't yet connected those villages to the tram system. Right now there's just a terminus on the island. But I'm hoping to maybe connect the underwater tram system to both villages, or all three villages eventually, so that I can get to those villages. I can trade with the villagers in those villages, take whatever resources they may have available that I might need, so on and so forth. And for those of you who are new to the stream, basically what I'm doing here is I am building an underwater tram system in Minecraft, based loosely on the tram between the underwater tram between Stormwind and Ironforge in World of Warcraft. But of course, my system is going to connect more than just two cities. It's going to connect the village, the 3 villages that I have discovered so far, with my base, as well as the underwater, the ocean temple that I found, which I did mark so in such a way that while I'm on the surface in a boat, I can still see it and find it easily. So, and the reason I'm making the underwater tram system out of glass blocks is so that as I'm traveling through the tram system, I can see the wonderful underwater ocean views. I'm hoping to eventually get this turned into a server where I can invite other people, so that, you guys can come join me literally on my Minecraft world and, enjoy some of the features that I have, such as the end portal that or not end portal, but nether portal that I created right near my base, and the fact that the nether portal has a security door feature which seals the portal at night so that nothing can get in or out of the portal at night. And my security lights, which help keep my livestock paddock lit at night. And of course the livestock paddock itself, which is a huge feature. If I end up putting a exhaust tower right here at the corner, I will be laughing if that's what ends up happening. Alright. So we're having to do this bend here because I did not want to have to cut through the underwater temple, which, as you can see, is right there. And if I had continued straight on, it would have, my underwater tram tunnel here would have actually cut through part of the temple, and I want to leave the temple as complete and undisturbed as possible, with the small exception of, going in and sealing up all the entrances to the temple so that I can remove all the water from the temple and explore it and possibly furnish it at a later date. think I'm going to do this section, and then one more section. Oh, a dolphin. Alright, and then we're going to go back, jump up, come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These little alcoves on the outsides of the tunnel are where the redstone torches, which will power my tram, will go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm trying to keep the distance between powered rails equal. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason why I want to keep the distance between powered rails equal is to maintain speed when going through the tunnel, so that, I don't lose speed. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to be putting a ventilation tunnel on the corner, which I am slightly sad about. Let's keep the pattern consistent. So that when I get up to the surface and I'm completing the top of the tower, I can easily look back, see which side of the tower the support for the trapdoor is on, so that I can make sure to put the support for this trapdoor on the opposite side. There we go. Then let's Close the hatch. At least while I'm working. You have to be very careful how you hit these glass blocks, because you don't want to accidentally break one of the ones that is keeping the water out. I probably should make a second layer around it so that, and maybe even a third layer. You know, just as protection to keep the water from accidentally flooding the tunnel. But I do want to add eventually add a security feature which at the flip of a switch would automatically flood the tunnel, so that, you know, I don't have any uninvited guests coming into my base from one of the other islands. Alright. Let's start by adding the torch alcoves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two. Oh, yeah. Let's jump up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a few more layers of the tunnel done, and then I'll see where the next exhaust tower should go. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends up going right here. Okay, so just to make sure I know where the next exhaust tower goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was kind of hoping to be able to put the some of the exhaust towers on, at least one of the exhaust towers on the one of the curves, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be how things work out. Let's at least get past the curve here. By at least 4 or 5 layers. After this layer, I will go ahead and come back here. And looks like we're getting pretty much to the halfway point of the stream. So after this cooling tower or exhaust tower is finished, I will take a 10-minute break. And then when I come back from that break, we will keep going. Doesn't look like I'm gonna actually make it back to my base today. But at least I managed to get up to and starting to pass the ocean temple. Okay, so if I was in line with that, that one would be on this side, so I want to put this one on this side. Alright, close the hatch. coming up to this corner, we want to be very careful not to break the wrong glass. Oh, man, am I good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's get out of the tower. Get situated back here. Actually, let's go ahead and install the next redstone torch alcove. 1, 2, 3. Oh, make sure it's on the right side. Okay. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now let's just get set up. And all right, it's a good spot to take a 10-minute break. I'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll keep going on with this. Back in 10 minutes. work. Now, one thing I am aware of in regards to stream quality is that the audio from my Be Right Back screen does not come over on the VODs. I'm hoping that I can figure out how to fix that soon. And I am hoping that it's the Be Right Back screen audio does at least come across during the live streams. If it doesn't, I would hope that somebody would let me know so that I can. And if you know of a fix, please feel free to either say so in chat or, send me a DM on any of my socials. You can find me across most of the socials, usual social media sites. Macromaster 2015. It's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter /X, Threads, and Snapchat. Trying to remember where else. Also on Messenger or Facebook Messenger. Stupid fish getting in my way. And if you want to support the channel, there are a multitude of ways. You can, of course, watch the live stream. You can drop a follow. That's always appreciated. And watching the stream and following the channel cost absolutely nothing. If you want to support the channel but don't have any money to spend, you can also head over to my YouTube channel, also Macromaster 2015, and drop a subscribe and watch some videos. So if you can't watch the live stream, you can always catch my reposts of my live streams the following day at 9 a.m. Pacific. It's 9 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. GMT. I always try and throw in the GMT for those people who may not be in the United States and therefore don't know the names of the time zones in the United States. GMT is a great way to globalize time frames for stuff. If you do want to support the channel monetarily and you want to get yourself some great energy drinks, you can head over to w.gg or use their mobile app, available on the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on your mobile platform of choice. And if you place an order using promo code MACRO1 at checkout, save 10% on your order, and that helps support the channel by letting Debbie know that you found them through me. I will be getting my next order of W hopefully soon. I got some more of the Merc Mayhem, which is an amazing flavor. And I'm hoping to do a few experiments with it. See if I can get some crushed ice or something to make a slushy with using Merc Mayhem, because in my opinion Merc Mayhem is the flavor is identical to that of the cherry limeade slushies from Sonic. Looks like I'm going to have to clear some space off to the side here. So let's go ahead and take care of this. I'll take care of this, clearing the space. Mainly because I want to make sure that I have the space to put my stuff. The alcoves for the redstone torches. And I always want to have at least one block of space outside of that as well. Ooh, a squid. Cool. All right. Interesting. It's always interesting when exploring to find weird geological strata. Think we're getting close. Yeah, we're starting to get close. Just working my way back. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make it to all the way back to my base today. Possibly next week. Which will be nice to get back to my base and get back to working on that. I'm not concerned about my livestock because they have plenty of water and food. My only real concern is if the traveling trader shows up, because his inside my the confines of my garden, because his llamas tend to eat my garden and mess it up. I'm also concerned with rabbits getting into my garden and eating my vegetables and my other plants. Alright. I love doing this. This is so much fun. When it comes to what I'm watching on TV, I'm currently working through Buffy the Vampire Slayer currently. I just finished the storyline where Buffy's new sister slash mystical key, dimensional door key. Buffy has given her life for Dawn and has been resurrected while Sunnydale's in the middle of being attacked by a band of motorcycle riding demons. I mean, it's all good, fun entertainment, mindless entertainment. Today I plan on watching the newest episode of Tracker. And I'm super excited for season 3 of Reacher to drop hopefully soon, as well as season 3 of Halo. I've just finished the Halo series. Oh my god, dude, they so nailed it. A lot of people are like, a lot of hardcore Halo fans are like, poo, they showed Master Chief's face. They let him take his helmet off. Poo. But I think it just adds to the mythos of the franchise. And getting to meet Master Chief John 117 is so cool. And I just found out that Paramount Plus has a after episode series, Halo Declassified. Why I didn't find out about this until after I'd already watched all of Season 1 and all of Season 2, I do not know. I'm definitely going to try watching it after each of the declassified episodes after I watch each episode of Season 3. And I'm hoping that what the series will do is the series will prompt Microsoft to actually build a game, a Halo game, a new game in the Halo franchise based on the series. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if you could, fight through the, play a Halo game where you literally are playing as John 117 in the Halo TV universe, and actually get to see some of the locations from the show in the game. See some of the characters from the show in the game. Maybe even see Silver Team and actually get to fight with Riz and Kai and the other guy whose name I cannot remember at the moment. You get to interact with the artifacts and actually get to the Halo. That would be super freaking epic. So if anybody from Microsoft is watching my stream right now, please consider doing that. In fact, I think I have an appointment at Microsoft on Thursday. I don't think it's with the Xbox team, so probably won't be able to ask them specifically about a Halo game based on the Paramount Plus series. But, maybe I'll stop by that office and be like, hey, I don't know if you take idea submissions here for games, but I would love to see a Halo game based on the Paramount Plus series. Okay, let's finish off this section here. Then go back. Quite a ways to go back. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the alcoves placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Along the length here that we have actually completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely want to at least get the next cooling tower, exhaust tower, whatever, built. But I'm definitely, while I'm doing this, going to mark off where the next cooling tower after that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one layer past that. Actually, 2 layers past that, just in case this is where the next cooling tower would end up going. Alright, so that's 1, 2. Next cooling tower would go here. And then 1, 2. The next one would go here. 1, 2. What? Let's mark off the one, or build up enough to mark off one more. Fact, maybe it would be a good idea to just build up around past this next curve here. 6. Mark off tower location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we've got the next 2 cooling or exhaust tower locations set. So oh goody, it's raining on the surface. How can I tell it's raining on the surface? I can hear it. And that's kind of why I put the trapdoors at the top of every exhaust tower. I'm also thinking of maybe turning each of these either destroying the exhaust towers once I'm done, or turning them into escape hatches in some manner. Maybe at the top of each tower, building a boat launch that I can use to get back to my base. Side, so we put it on this side. You know, in case I have to flood my tunnel, I can use these towers as escape hatches to escape the flooding and get back to my base over the surface of the water. Make sure that I have the redstone torch at the ready. Being careful not to break the wrong thing of glass. Let's see if my math is right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Two, three, 4. Nuts. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Which means the tower's going to be off by 1. Son of a monkey's uncle. All right. Well, I think the best thing to do in this situation would be to fill in the tower. And I will fix my error next week. All right, that's pretty much going to be it for me today. I want to thank everyone for joining me. You have been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT, playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. Continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. So, until tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT. Peace out. Stay frosty. And when I don't see you tomorrow, have a great weekend.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.